Streetwear fans can be weird. Often, the less you tell them and subsequently give them, the more they want. This couldn't be more exemplified than with Cynthia and Cactus Plant Flea Market. Without any sort of backstory, the label has received support from the likes of Travis Scott, Big Sean, Frank Ocean, and other music industry luminaries. But how did the brand get to this point? Let's find out. I'm Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com, and this is the story of Cactus Plant Flea Market. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button. Liking and sharing the video is the best way to continue to help us grow as a channel, and the best part about it is it's completely free. It costs you nothing. But with that being said, let's jump right in. Back in 2016, Kanye West was photographed out with Chance the Rapper and Drake wearing a black skull cap and a slouchy long sleeve shirt with the words CPFM Adult Films across the front. But Cactus Plant Flea Market wasn't exactly new when Kanye was spotted wearing it. Hell, he wasn't even the first celebrity to co-sign the brand. Designed by the enigmatic Cynthia, who is so enigmatic that I couldn't even find an image of her for this video. But Cynthia used to be a Complex intern and later went on to work with Pharrell at Billionaire Girls Club and then at I Am Other. Word has it that Pharrell was actually the first person to coin Cynthia as Cactus. Well, sort of. The story goes, Cynthia's co-workers at another job that she had would lightheartedly refer to her as Cactus because she had one on her desk. Pharrell thought that this was a fitting name, citing that Cynthia was short, sharp, and not easy to touch. From there, the moniker would kind of stick with her, and when it came time for her to name her new fashion venture, she was inspired by the nickname given to her by Skateboard P. And the rest, as they say, is history. The term Cactus Plant Flea Market was first introduced back in 2015. Earlier on, their site really only featured animated GIFs of behind-the-scenes images of Pharrell getting his haircut backstage or on stage in front of festival-sized crowds, and then even more intimate shots of him in the studio with friends like Karl Lagerfeld. There was no clothing whatsoever for a good number of months. And then on March 23rd of 2015, they posted their first clothing piece in the form of a yellow t-shirt with an embroidered cactus on the front. The caption in the photo read, Cactus Plant Flea Market for Anti-Social Club, hinting at a forthcoming collaboration with Neek Lurk. Expectedly, given Lou's connection to him, Pharrell was one of the first celebrities to wear CPFM and repped super hard for the brand, proving that celebrity cosign is still probably the best starter for a streetwear line. Now, years after the brand released, Cactus Plant Flea Market is one of the names in the forefront of streetwear. Multiple projects with Nigo's Human Made has been released, and as CPFM gained notoriety, more unconventional partners were tapped by Lou's brand, like Alpine Stars to make motocross racing gear, or legendary rock band, the Rolling Stones, for exclusive tour merch. Speaking of tour merch, Kanye West and Kid Cudi's Kids See Ghosts project further pushed CPFM into the sights of the more mainstream audience. The various hoodies and crew necks still to this day sell for as much as $800 on the resale market, and they were a pivotal part of streetwear at the time. Lou also had a huge hand in designing the 2019 Jesus is King merch line. But Cactus Plant Flea Market's biggest venture yet has probably been with working with Nike. The first of the collabs launched in May of 2019 with the Vapor Max. The collab brought an interesting new touch to the silhouette with signature lettering and crudely formed swoosh made from garden wire tied to the side panel. More sneakers will follow, a customizable blazer mid, an Air Force One that acted as a nod to the iconic 90s basketball sneaker, and the more up-tempo. Despite all the success of the brand in the last few years, Cynthia has somehow maintained a personal low profile, keeping her face out of the public eye and doing essentially no press for the brand. For some of the most popular streetwear stores like Dover Street Market and Union LA have carried the products for a short period of time before rapidly selling out, which has only helped CPFM pique the interest of fans. Their signature puffy leather look and melting smiley face logo dominated the game for a number of years and has become a staple of street fashion. And in a world where social media makes it a lot easier to launch a brand, CPFM has been one of the front runners since 2016. Its high demand and low quantities have kept the hype alive, and Lou has developed a signature style that customers look for the brand to deliver with each drop. But as the puffy leather look began to get a bit oversaturated, Lou had to reinvent her style, and so far has done pretty well, even though there has been some argument about some of the newer pieces. It remains to be seen if CPFM can maintain the momentum they gained back in the 2010s. They smashed the scene with super hype, and so far have managed to avoid oversaturation of pieces. The challenge for Lou and her squad is to prove that they can be more than just another brand built off of a trend and hype. But what do you think? Can Cactus Plant Flea Market continue to rise? Hit us in the comment section and let us know. Also, if you haven't by now, smash that like button. As I said before, liking and sharing a video is the best way to help us to continue to grow as a channel. And if you would also like to be updated every time we drop a new episode, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be dinged whenever a new video drops. But with that being said, I'm Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com signing out. Until next time, peace.